When you're using your jump starter, it dies fast. Cold weather can affect your battery pretty significantly.
The little button right on top of it, you can choose between the paddle or the button.
Really good visibility when they're in the shop.
Open up your toolbox, grab whatever you need out of it.
Over 2 inches shorter than the competition.
So my name is Richard. I'm with Fortis HD. We're here at SEMA 2025 at the Milwaukee booth.
My name's Luke. Work for Milwaukee Tool on the sales team. I'm gonna take a tour through the booth, take a look at some of the heavy duty stuff, and then talk to the product managers about some new products.
We're here at actually a hot shot. I'm here with Jamie, so if you want to kind of explain it.
Yeah, of course. So this is the M18 Hot Shot Jump Starter. It just launched this August. It's our first jump starter to the market. It is always ready to jump with an M18 battery. Essentially, you can jump in under 70 seconds as long as you've got a battery to go. You don't have to deal with any pre-charge hassle. Big complaint today is that when you're using your jump starter, it dies fast and then it takes so long to recharge it. So we have also improved our true all-weather performance. That's what this demo here is today. Against the competition, cold weather can affect your battery pretty significantly. It can also affect your runtime on a jump starter. What we've done is we've actually rated our tool to work in -4 degrees Fahrenheit or up to 122 degrees.
I see y'all have the freezer here to test that.
Yeah,
yes.
Guess what we've got here? This ain't no 12 pack. We've got a bunch of jump starters that we've actually froze just to show you the difference in power.
And that's pretty cold right there.
It is a little chilly, I will say. I'll show you right now. I'll put this up against the competition for you so you can see the power out right off the bat. Once you turn the unit on, get it ready to jump. You'll notice that right off the bat, we do have a lot more power up at a room temperature base.
Gotcha.
Max amps for this is 2,000. And then once you use a frozen unit, you'll charge the internal capacitors each time because it is pulling from the battery to charge the internal capacitors. And that's what helps you get the reliability overall.
So the battery's not really jumping, it's the capacitors.
It's the capacitors, exactly. And our internal capacitors are proprietary and they are rated at 500,000 cycles.
Okay.
Sorry, forgot my word there.
Good.
It's been a long day.
So you shouldn't have to worry about these capacitors going out.
You really shouldn't, especially with 500,000 cycles. With that being said, when you're looking at a freezing condition, we're still performing at the same rate as we were in a room temperature condition.
And then also, it barely dropped, what, 1%?
Yeah. It depends on the amount of juice you're pulling out for a battery.
Gotcha.
So if your battery's flatlined, you can override this and still jump your battery. With this is a demo. Depending on how much juice you need from the capacitors, it'll pull out the percentage. Yes, and then when you're charging your capacitors to use again, it'll take less than 60 seconds to make sure that it's fully charged. So it should never be taking more than a minute to make sure your capacitors are charged for a jump. So you can continuously always jump. Exactly. Here's where the demo starts to get very interesting. If you plug in the competition here, it is frozen, so I apologize. My hands are shaking. Turn the unit on. You'll notice that the competition is significantly decreased in how much power they're putting out. So you've got a reliable, true all-weather performance coming from the M18 Hot Shot. It's going to be easier to use, always ready to jump, and then you've got a longer life with those 500,000 cycle capacitors. Thank you.
So another question I have, so I take it you have your M18 Forge, your 5.0, you bigger battery, more charges?
Yeah, no, so yeah, bigger battery is like not going to really affect your power out. It's going to affect how many jumps you get.
I got you. Okay.
So with a 5.0, you can actually get up to 70 jumps per charge. Yeah, so pretty significant difference there.
And does this jump 24 and 12 volt, or is it just 12 volt?
It's just 12 volt.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, and then in terms of engines, it can do an 8.1 liter gas or a 3 liter diesel.
Okay, gotcha. Cool, well, I appreciate your time.
Of course, thank you. Sorry, my hands are cold.
You're fine. So we've seen batteries, we've seen jump starters. Now we're moving on to the new electric ratchets. I'm here with Hannah. She's gonna kind of take over and talk about it. And if we have any questions, we'll go from there.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah. We're here at the Milwaukee Tool booth. I'm really excited to showcase our next generation of ratchets that we have under the M12 fuel platform. So this next generation is going to have our standard reach and our extended reach. We are really excited to showcase the extended reach here for the first time at SEMA. Both of these are going to come in 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive sizes. so you'll be able to pick which one you need for your job. For these ratchets, we really went into the field and noticed a user frustration with having to make trade-offs between having a high torque ratchet and a high speed ratchet. With these ratchets, there are no more trade-offs. These are going to be the best combination of power and speed, so you can get any application done with this one ratchet. These also are going to have the most compact head and body size. So comparing to our last gen, you can tell that this one was a monster. You have a huge head that really limited getting into those tight spots, and the body was really thick, so you couldn't have great control of it. Now, you have a really small head to be able to access all of those hard to reach spots, and you have a really good grip to have full control over this tool. To continue on with the comfort aspect that we really wanted to focus on here, we have a contoured grip on each of these tools so that it fits your palm very nicely. We also noticed that some people love a button when it comes to using these ratchets. Other people really love the paddle. So now we're giving you guys the option to choose whichever one you prefer. So each ratchet will have a little button right on top of it. You'll be able to press that and just pop off the trigger, and you can choose between the paddle or the button, and then click it off and be ready to go.
Now, does the paddle come with the ratchet itself, or is that something sold separate?
Yeah, so in each ratchet, you will get one standard button and one standard paddle that'll come in the box, so you can choose right from the get-go what your preferred preference is.
I know one thing you noticed, you talked about was just how skinny it is. I mean, that's the first thing you notice. It fits real good in your hands. With that, they say the new ergonomic design that they have. And like I said, I've heard guys that complain, like she said, about the paddle and the button. Now they're meeting you at both worlds, between the paddle and a button, and it comes free. So you can choose whatever you want and roll with it.
Yeah, so these are our new M12 ratchets. The standard reach is on pre-sale now, and they will start shipping in January of 2026. And our extended reaches will start shipping in the summer of 2026.
So next year we should look forward to these then.
Exactly, yep. Keep your eyes peeled, and these will be a great addition to any toolbox coming in 2026.
Well, thank you, Hannah.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
We've seen ratchets, we've seen jump starters, we've seen batteries. Now we're moving on to the new Impact. Before we start, I already used Milwaukee's Subcompact 3/8, and man, it hits like a tank. So I'm really excited to see what these are and see what they have in store.
Hey guys, showcasing our new M12 Fuel Subcompact impact wrenches. Now these are available today. We've got a 1/4" drive as well as the 3/8. You're gonna get 100 foot-pounds out of the 1/4" drive and 225 foot-pounds out of the 3/8 drive. Now they're gonna be super lightweight, only 2 pounds with the battery. And when compared to what you'll see in the shop today, we're gonna be over 2 inches shorter than the competition.
And then, so this is very ergonomic, fits right in the hand, especially for someone like big hands. And then, so I noticed the feature right here. Can you explain that to me?
Yeah, so we've got a new mode select. And in order to switch modes, you're gonna put the tool into neutral and click the trigger twice. So every time you do that, that's how you switch your modes.
Cool. And then, so you have what? Low impact, medium impact, high impact, and then...
So you've got 1, 2, 3, that's gonna be about 33%, 66%, and then 100%. And that last bolt removal mode is gonna slow down RPMs once you break free. And it's also gonna auto shut off at about 15, 20 foot-pounds in forward.
So prevent stripping, basically.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So and another thing I noticed is the lights. I know this is a real big thing with new Milwaukee.
Yep.
And they're real bright. That's one thing that really is a cool feature with the new impacts on all the lines that you'll have between 1/2 inch, 3/8, and 1/4 inch.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you for your time. So we've seen a lot of power tools between impacts, ratchets, batteries, jump starters. Now we're moving on to the hand tools with manual clicks. We're here with the Milwaukee's new torque wrench, and I'm also here with Emma. She's gonna kind of explain the new features.
Thank you. So these are our brand new click torque wrenches. They're going to be available early next year. The biggest piece of feedback we heard from our users when we were developing these is that they just couldn't see the torque tree when you have that chrome on chrome torque tree. So what we did is our click torque wrenches have this black chrome finish with our torque tree that's laser etched to make sure that users are going to be able to have really good visibility when they're in the shops, wherever they're working, to get those accurate measurements set. The next thing that we learned from our users was that it's really important to have an audible click, but also a click that you can feel. So we really worked to optimize the sound and feel of our click. I'll let you go ahead and test her out.
Oh yeah, you really feel the click. You can even hear it. Definitely.
Yeah.
And now this goes for how many? What's the torque range? 250 up to?
50 up to 250 foot-pounds.
Gotcha. 50 up to 250. And I like the sleek blackness to it.
Yeah.
That's a really cool color to it. And it feels sturdy too.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a 1/4 inch and 3/8 in inch pounds. a 3/8 in foot-pounds, and then a 1/2 inch in foot-pounds as well. And these will be available beginning of next year. These will be covered by a 2-year warranty, not our lifetime warranty.
And then what's our tolerances with the torque wrenches? Is it between a certain spec or?
Plus or minus 3%.
Okay, gotcha. So whatever you're torquing to, that 3%.
Yep, plus or minus 3%.
Cool. Well, that's all the questions I have. And it was a really slick tool. I can't wait for them to come out. I appreciate it.
Awesome, yeah.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.
So keeping on with the theme of non-powered Milwaukee items, we're here at the Packout booth. Pretty excited to try to get into the ecosystem and learn more about it. So I'm here with Nick and he'll talk about it.
Yeah, so this is the new Packout rack. Just came out about 2 months ago here. Great thing about this is everything is going to be on drawers. So you're able to pull out your drawer, open up your toolbox, grab whatever you need out of it, close it back up, go do whatever application or task you're working on. After it, you know everything's got its home, you know where it goes, put it back, keep going with your day. All these drawers are also adjustable. So each hole you see here is 1-inch increments for your drawers. So you can open it up a bit for your XL toolboxes. You can also tighten it up for some of your low profiles as well.
I was gonna say, the one thing I really noticed about the Packouts, they're super modular. So that's why I see all these bolt holes, everything ready to go. And I
Yes,
take
sir.
it that y'all send the hardware with the kit
Yes,
to
sir.
change it. Gotcha.
Yep, so when you buy a kit, you're gonna get 2 rack units, 1, 2. You're gonna get 4 drawers, the frame to mount it, and then all the mounting hardware you need to mount it, whether it's in a van, in a truck, or
That leads to my next
in your
question.
shop.
Where would this type of Packout system shine at? And you say the van, truck, shop, no matter where you're
yeah.
working at.
So we originally designed it kind of for that MEP service user in mind. So your Ford Transits, Ram Pro Masters, Mercedes Sprinters are the 3 vans it's gonna work in.
Gotcha.
It's also super easy to put in your shop.
Yeah.
So if you got a wood wall, you can just mount the bracket straight to your wall, and it's going to work just as well as in a van.
It looks pretty cool having all your kits ready to go and knowing you just pull that kit out. You don't need to pull your whole set out to
Yep.
do anything. Yes.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you for showing me.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, that was a quick tour of the Milwaukee booth here at SEMA 2025. I really appreciate Luke taking the time to kind of get everyone to kind of talk to us and show us all the new things. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate y'all stopping by the booth.
And reminder, if you like any of the tools that you saw today here at the Milwaukee booth tour, go ahead and go to FortisHD.com and get them there.